If crypto is the revolution, what was our first victory?
Well, the first victory is that we got Ross Ulbricht out.
My biggest win is to finally be able to welcome Alexei Pertsev to the stage.
Once in ETHDam, a group of freedom fighters gathered.
We came to ETHDam to build things for humans.
I'm here today at this very important conference because I truly believe that privacy is a core value for our society.
We wanted to build things that activists could use it tomorrow for their protests.
What is your key message?
The key message is freedom. The key message is liberty. The key message is censorship resistance. But we cannot bring any of these benefits to the masses if the system doesn't scale. And if the governance gets a way of scaling the system, you've just killed the dream.
Free my co-host Ian Freeman at freeiannow.org.
What's the biggest myth about privacy coins?
I think the biggest one is that, the only thing that we're good for is money laundering. They champion criminal usage, saying, yeah, criminals use us because we work, and I think that's a really dangerous myth.
The first case in which a developer is held responsible for a completely decentralized tool.
A knife does not know whether it is cutting a rock or a heart. How do we explain this to lawmakers?
We need to go back to the basics. A tool is a tool, but the responsibility for using a tool lies with the user.
I 100% believe that developers should not be punished for the crimes of the users. It creates essentially infinite, unbounded liability forever.
And I would therefore call for a more balanced approach where actually we start first with the merits of data protection, privacy and individual freedom, and then restrict enforcement of these rules only where there's an absolute necessity without endangering the life of programmers. That is very positive for innovation and competitiveness of our economy by setting negative precedents.
We're doubling down on politics. I'm afraid of saying it, but we are. We're doubling down. More than ever, this space is political. More than ever, we need to make better tools and we need to discuss it and we need to go out there. We can't just stay amongst our little crowd of comfort zone. We need to reach out. We need to go for adoption. We need to go for policymakers. We need to go for more politicians. We need to make an impact in the real outside society, outside of Pakios. And I'm going to drag their asses here. And we're going to make it possible because that's what really matters.
Welcome to ETHDam. We can do it now, and we won't get most of the world doing this unless we take the initiative and do it first. So start using crypto before it's too late.